Hi Scorpio, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray, and this is your monthly reading for May 2018. I think this will be my last reading for the night because that Scorpio full moon is coming through the window and making me completely tongue-tied tonight, but I wanted to use this energy to do some of the readings tonight for sure, and it seems appropriate, of course, to do your reading under the light of the Scorpio full moon this year. So, happy full moon in your sign. I hope that you had a wonderful April, and to let everyone know, before I forget in the middle of the reading, I will be posting pictures of each reading once all the cards are pulled, and putting them on my Instagram. So if you want to take a look at those once everything is in place, because I know showing people, which I'll do here in a minute anyway, the reading, I like to be able to see the pictures of the readings myself, so it's just easier that way. And without further ado, let's get started with your reading. You have in the center of your spread the Eight of Swords upside down. Your crossing card, which I don't get as a bad thing at all. Some, crossing cards can be hindrances. You have a new journey, which is a good thing. Your final outcome card in all of this is the Ace of Wands. So there's a brand new idea, a brand new venture. Let me show you this quickly before I forget again. So that's the gist of the reading. Again, I'll put that picture on Instagram. And coming with these new beginnings is, I'll just show you. It's very Scorpio. It's very Scorpio. All of these are upside down though, so to me, it means these influences are possibly leaving. For some of you, not quite yet, but on the forefront of your mind, battling with yourself. That is what this card represents, the Seven of Wands. It's really a battle of, do I believe in myself? Am I worthy of this? Can I get through this kind of thing? Your subconscious card in this reading is the Ten of Swords. Again, a final battle kind of has been fought, and you're at the end of this cycle in particular. So, and this is in your subconscious position. Scorpios kind of rule that death and rebirth, subconscious, go deep place. So to me, this is not surprising. It's like you have gone as deep as you can with whatever the situation is, and you have beat it, the term they're giving me, beat it to death. It's like it's done. Like, let's deal with this. Let's get rid of it. You are the sign that is not afraid to go there, that is not afraid to deal with whatever it is that needs to be dealt with. Your passing influence. Watch your moon and rising sign if you'd like. There's a lot of similar cards in some of the readings. Passing influence is the Three of Swords. So whatever the situation was, betrayal, I recently had it come up as a meaning of self-betrayal. Whatever it is for you, I get that there are some of those meanings for certain people watching, so whatever resonates for you, but this is a passing influence. Under that card, this now makes sense, the Four of Cups. There is better counsel than what has been there for you, and this could be your own subconscious and conscious mind fighting it out over a situation. For some of you it's love, for some of you it could be family related, it could be career related, but I get it's more of an emotional thing. So getting this straightened out in your own mind which you have been doing, as this is your subconscious card. Now, with the Fool and the Ace of Wands, you also get for your coming influence the Ace of Pentacles. It is upside down. You're in the midst of a lot of inner deep conflict and wound healing is what I'm getting. So this new beginning may come as a bit of a surprise, like falling off a cliff. Oh, here it is, because you were so preoccupied with whatever is going on. But you in the center of the situation, the Knight of Wands, moving forward quickly with this idea. I mean, this is, whatever this new thing is, it's going to happen fast. So again, you may not be totally prepared for it or aware that it's coming, or it may not come the way you expect it. It may not even be what you think you want on the surface of your mind. You're fighting with yourself about this, or still fighting with yourself over things in the past, but it's here. And with it comes abundance. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So it is good, but I'm not going to try and tell you that, because you're going to make up your own mind about that. You are Scorpio. You're a fixed sign. I know better than to argue with you guys. So as the bottom of the deck, the card came up, the World upside down, and another clarifier that wants to come out, the Ace of Swords upside down. So again, you're not quite clear. You've got the World. It's everything's in your favor, but your mind isn't quite clear enough to see all of that yet. You did get the Hierophant, which is like a high priest. It's connecting, going deep, going within for the answers. And you get the Hanged Man, but he's upside down. So some people call him the standing man in this position. And so this time of mulling this over, beating it to death, going over and over and over again in your head is coming to an end, whether you realize it or not, whether you know it or not, whether you want it to or not, it's coming to an end. Because again, you in the center of this situation is the Knight of Wands, moving forward quickly, very, very quickly. The influences surrounding you, either taking your power back or someone giving you, this is a crown being returned to its rightful owner. Again, maybe not in the way that you expect, but you know, you've been fighting with yourself over a lot of this, and it's a matter of really reclaiming your power. And a lot of you are thinking, fixed Scorpio sign, I have my power, but you have maybe not been owning it, or you've been too deep in all the rest of the stuff that someone else thinks that you haven't been owning it. So it's time to show the world that you're ready to move forward. Ooh, Scorpio. Your hopes and fears card is the Knight of Cups. Typically this is a Pisces card, but you know, water signs. And do you have the emotional strength, emotional wherewithal to move forward with this, is the question on your mind. Only you can answer that one, because you do have the strength. Scorpios are extremely powerful. I know that. I know it very well firsthand. So you do have the strength. It's just clearing things up in your own mind to be able to move forward with all of that. Let's see. Got me frazzled with all this inner work, Scorpio. It's deep stuff. Every time I tap into your energy, I'm a Pisces. I can go deep, but you guys, you guys are intense. And believe me, I love some Scorpios. Like, love Scorpios. But this collective energy thing is very intense. From the Heart of the Fairy Oracle deck, we get the paradox. The paradox for you is that you have the strength. You've got so much power. I mean, Scorpios are super powerful. But are you owning it? You can see the two faces in this card, which is crazy. But it came out upside down. So are you owning it? That's a question from the universe, not from me. Don't shoot the messenger. I love you guys. Pisces doesn't always want to dole out the tough love, especially not to you guys. All right, angel answers. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Okay, you get don't stop. Keep going forward with this momentum that's coming. And one card I am pulling for everyone, the Romance Angels. So if you have Scorpios, if you have a love situation, the question for Scorpios is how many love situations do you have? That's generally the question. Okay. Goodness. Well, of course, who am I talking to? These cards don't usually come out like this. You guys. First one was worth waiting for. If there's any sign in the zodiac that can sit and plot out a whole scenario, that would be you guys. So whatever this is, it's been worth waiting for. I get calling in your soulmate. So if there is a soulmate, twin flame, deeper situation, you guys are a very deep sign. You've been mulling over something, thinking about whatever this situation is in your love life, then it is time to call in that higher love, that higher person. These two, I mean, could we get any more Scorpio? Chemistry and attraction. Well, there's plenty of that to go around. They say the scorpions just exude pheromones as they walk everywhere. So, whatever the situation is, there's plenty of chemistry and attraction to go around. So, is there anything else that wants to, just because we have time, let's do some wisdom of the oracle. I'm almost afraid to know. You guys have, oh my gosh, the energy is insane. If I ever wanted to know what it was like to be each sign, these readings, just tell me over and over and over again. Okay. Well, the first one that came out is why. We're just gonna read a little quickly. I'm running out of time. A little bit about that. Number 31, if I can get to it. No pressure. 31. We'll go with the relationship message. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. Thank you, Scorpio. Have a beautiful month.